I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody...
Welcome to BTS Hot Topic, your daily dose of what's hot, what's viral, and what's next. From K-pop to culture, we spot the trends, so you don't miss a beat. No one expected that the night would unfold into one of the most emotional moments in BTS history. The ᴜᵗᵏᵉ tour Encore concert in Incheon was supposed to be a celebration, full of laughter, nostalgia, and joy. Yet destiny had a surprise prepared that would make millions of hearts tremble. As the big screen flashed the words "Happy ep Tour in Incheon Encore," the sound of cheers rose like thunder. And then, in the soft, dim light, a familiar figure slowly appeared: Kim Taehyung. He walked onto the stage dressed in an elegant black suit, every movement calm, yet filled with unspoken emotion. His hair framed his face softly, and his expression carried the weight of years: longing, gratitude, and quiet peace. The stadium froze for a heartbeat. Thousands of armies screamed his name, some bursting into tears as their cameras shook in their hands. For a moment, time itself seemed to pause. Taehyung lifted the mic to his lips, smiled faintly, and whispered, "I miss you guys." Just 3 simple words, but they shattered every wall between artist and fan. It wasn't a greeting. It was a confession, raw and heartfelt. As the music began, he closed his eyes and sang "Love Me Again." His voice, deep, tender, and rich, filled the air like a living emotion. Every note carried warmth. Every lyric felt like a love letter written to the souls listening. From the side of the stage, Jin watched him with the soft smile of a proud brother. His eyes sparkled as he nodded slowly to the beat, saying without words, "You're home now." It was a silent conversation between 2 people who understood each other deeply. Then, out of nowhere, the crowd screamed again, louder this time. From the audience, Jimin appeared, running toward the stage, arms wide open and laughing like sunlight. The stadium erupted in joy. Taehyung froze for half a second, then his entire face lit up. That smile, pure, genuine, unguarded, broke every barrier of distance and time. Jin couldn't stop laughing as the 3 of them stood together again, side by side. No photo could capture the feeling of that moment. The 3 brothers, Jin, Taehyung, and Jimin, united once more under the glowing purple lights. It felt like coming home after years of waiting. When Taehyung turned to hug Jimin, the crowd completely lost control. Tears, cheers, and laughter merged into one giant wave of love. That hug, simple yet powerful, said what words never could. As "Love Me Again" continued, Jin joined in the chorus, his voice harmonizing with Taehyung's deep tone. Jimin followed with his light, playful touch, creating a trio of voices that melted perfectly into one. It wasn't rehearsed. It was pure magic. No choreography, no fancy setup. Just honesty. That's what BTS has always been. Raw emotion, genuine connection, and love that transcends distance. Toward the end, Taehyung's voice trembled slightly. Tears glimmered in his eyes, yet he smiled through them. The sea of purple army bombs lit up around him, shimmering like stars. As the final note faded, the 3 embraced once more. Jin whispered something into Taehyung's ear, making him laugh softly through his tears. The crowd exploded again, chanting their names endlessly. Within minutes, the world caught on fire. Clips and photos flooded the internet. Hashtags like #Taehyung_Encore, #ᴜᵗᵏᵉ, and #BatsReunion dominated global trends. Armies across the world cried together that night. It wasn't just a surprise performance. It was a promise reborn. A bridge between BTS and their fans, stronger than ever before. Taehyung's presence reminded everyone, their story is far from over. When Jin proudly introduced him as a special guest, the sky above Incheon filled with screams of joy. It wasn't just applause. It was love echoing across years of waiting and devotion. Taehyung looked at the ocean of faces before him. His voice trembled again as he whispered, "Thank you for waiting." Thousands cried all over again. As the purple lights glowed softly, Taehyung stood there, finally at peace. His smile was brighter, freer. His eyes glistened with gratitude and relief. He looked like someone who had finally found his way home. Next to him, Jimin cracked a small joke, making both Taehyung and Jin laugh through their tears. That laughter, simple and sincere, reminded everyone what BTS truly stands for: love and brotherhood. When the final bow came, all three stood together, holding hands and bending low toward the crowd. The audience roared their thanks, waving their light sticks high like a galaxy of purple stars. Even as the lights dimmed, Taehyung lingered for a moment. He stared at the crowd, not as an idol, but as someone deeply grateful. He waved slowly, memorizing every face, every tear, every smile. Backstage, the air was still electric. Taehyung sat quietly, holding the microphone he'd just used, lost in thought. Jin approached, placed a hand on his shoulder, and said, "You made everyone proud." Moments later, Jimin burst in with laughter, hugging Taehyung from behind. "Everyone's still calling your name," he said, pointing to the monitors showing fans still singing, "Love Me Again." Taehyung's eyes shimmered. "I miss them every day," he murmured. Jimin smiled softly. "They never stopped loving you." And with that, Taehyung smiled again, the kind of smile that lights up an entire world. Outside, fans continued singing in unison, their voices floating through the night. From behind the curtain, Taehyung peeked out, watching the glowing purple lights. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and silently promised, "I'll be back."